నేను మాత్రం మా ఇద్దరు పిల్లల్ని క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అందించే ఉల్లంపర్రు మాంటిసోరీ స్కూల్లో మాత్రమే చదివిస్తాను. ఇలా అన్నీ ఉన్న చోట మన పిల్లల్ని చదివిస్తేనే వాళ్ళకి మంచి భవిష్యత్తు ఉంటుంది.
నాకు అన్ని నెంబర్ 1 కావాలి. అందుకే నా పెద్ద మనవరాల్ని అన్ని వసతులతో క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అందిస్తున్న స్కూల్లోనే జాయిన్ చేశాను.
ఏ స్కూల్ సార్ అది?
ఉల్లంపర్రు మాంటిసరీ స్కూల్. క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లో నెంబర్ 1, కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ లో నెంబర్ 1, స్పోర్ట్స్ లో నెంబర్ 1, క్యాంపస్ లో నెంబర్ 1.
అది
మీ పిల్లల బంగారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మాది బాధ్యత.
Hi children, this is Devi. I am the teacher of the Montessori School, English Medium Ullamparru. Today I am here to teach the online class of 5th to 6th. This is the bridge course of the next coming class. The topic name is Geometry. Today's topic name is Geometry. Children, observe your surroundings. In our surroundings, some objects are there. That objects are in same size and same shape? No, they have different sizes and different shapes. In maths, the study of shapes and sizes, some special name is called geometry. Okay children, now we learn the basics of geometry. I will explain basics of geometry. The study of basics of geometry starts with a mark. See, starts with a mark. See. This mark is made a dot. This mark is made a dot. This dot is called point. This dot is called point. First we know about point. What is this dot? This dot is a point. Here I wrote 4 points on the board. See how to read these points. Read with a capital letters. We write the name capital letters. Point A, point B, point C, point D. Point A, point B, point C, point B, point D. The study of geometry starts with the point. The line is represented by this symbol. This is a straight line. See how to form a line. Number of points join together to form a line. See, this is a line. This is a straight line. It can extend both directions. It can move right direction or left direction. It extends both directions. It can move right direction and it can move left directions. See, a line has no endpoints. A line has no endpoints. Can we measure the length of a line? No, we cannot measure the length of a line because it does not has a definite length. For example, see this board. What is this? This is a line. It can move right direction and left direction. It has no endpoints. So we cannot measure the length of a line. It does not have definite length. See this board. Can we measure the length of the board? Yes. Here the board has 2 endpoints, starting point and end point. So we can measure the length of a line. We can measure the length of the board. I take one more example. See this line. How to represent the naming of a line? With capital letters C, D. How to read this one? Line CD. How to read this one? Line CD. Line has no endpoints. The next one is line segment. It is represented by this symbol. It is read as bar. It is read as bar. See, before I told this is a line. Now, a part of a line is called line segment. What is line segment? A part of a line is called line segment. See, this part is called line segment. How many endpoints are there? There are 2 endpoints of line segment. C, D. Name it CD. Can we measure the length of a line segment? Yes, it has a definite length. See, EF. Line segment EF. Here starting point no, ending point no. But we can measure the length of a line segment. It has a definite length. How to read this one? Line segment EF. Line segment EF. And draw one more example. ZH. How to read this one? Line segment ZH. See, How can we measure the length of the line segment? By using ruler or compass to measure the length of the line segment. Here I am asking one question. See, how many lines can draw the 2 points? How many lines? We can draw only one point. We can draw only one line with 2 points. How many lines can we draw through one point? We can draw as many lines. We can draw as many lines as our wish through one point. Through 2 points, we can draw only one line. This is line segment. It has 2 endpoints. The next segment is ray. What is called ray? See, it begins at one point. It extends in one direction. It extends in one direction. See, it begins one point. So, this point is called origin or initial. See, it begins at origin. It can move one direction. So, it can move one direction. Can we measure the length of a ray? No, we cannot measure the length of a ray. So, it has not endpoints. This is the ray. This is the origin. 2 segments. 0. The origin denotes A. Here we denotes. The origin denotes O. Here A. How can we say the name of the ray? OA. Ray. Ray. OA. Ray. OA. See. O. X. How can we represent the ray? Ray. O. X. Ray. O. X. This is the ray. It starts with one endpoint. It can extend indefinitely in one direction. Such a line is called ray. Such a line is called ray. O represents origin or initial of the ray. Next I will explain about closed figures. What is meant by closed figures? Figures such like triangle, square, rectangle and circle, which are closely all sides, is called the closed figure. See, any open side is there or 4 figures? No, all sides are closed. So they are the closed figures. Next I told open figures. All observe these 3 figures. Here open at some point. Here see, closed or open at some point. So such figures are called open figures. Such figures are called open figures. Children, here I am asking one question. Do you know what is the minimum number of sides of a closed figure? A simple closed figure has a minimum 3 sides. A simple closed figure has a minimum 3 sides. A simple closed figure has how many sides? It has a minimum 3 sides. See this triangle. This triangle, how many sides are there? 3 sides are there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, A, B. We denoted the names ABC. In the ABC triangle, 3 sides are there. And how many vertices are there? Vertices is also called as corners. What is corner? Here, 2 lines meet at one point. This is called corner. See, these AC and CB are meet at this C. This is a corner. This is a corner. So, a triangle has 3 sides and 3 vertices. 3 sides and 3 vertices. See, we can draw a simple closed figure with 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides also. A simple closed figure formed by 3 or more sides is a polygon. What is a polygon? A simple closed figure formed by 3 or more sides is called a polygon. Depending on the number of the sides, here different names of the polygons are there. Now, I will show the polygons on the chart. A simple closed figure formed by 3 or more sides is called the polygon. Here I will show the different names of polygons. Here see number of sides, name of the polygon and figure. Here see A three sides of polygon is called a triangle. A triangle has how many sides? Three sides. It is called as triangle. Four sides of a polygon is called quadrilateral. Quadrilateral has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the five sides of a polygon is called pentagon. A pentagon has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five sides figure is called pentagon. Six sides of polygon is called hexagon. Here in this figure, see how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six sides of polygon is called hexagon. Next, seven sides of polygon is called heptagon. Heptagon has how many sides? 7 sides. A figure has 7 sides is called a heptagon. See this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 sides. The 8 sides of polygon is called octagon. Octagon. How many sides? 8 sides. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides of polygon is called octagon. The next 9 sides of polygon is called nanogon. 9 sides of polygon is called nanogon. See how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sides of figure is called nanogon. The last one, see decagon. Decagon has how many sides? 10 sides. 10 sides of polygon is called decagon. How many sides? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 sides. These are the polygons. Depending on the number of sides, we have two different names of polygons. Next I told about triangle. 3 sides of polygon is called triangle. 3 sides of polygon is called triangle. How many sides? See this figure. This is a triangle. 3 sides are there. A, B, C. And 3 corners are there. AB, B is corner, BC, C is corner, CA, A is corner. Total ABC 3 corners are there. Depending on the sides, a triangle has divided into 3 types. First one, equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle. How many types of triangles are there based on the sides? There are 3 types of triangle: equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scalene triangle. First I will explain about what is called equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle, all the 3 sides are equal. See this triangle? All the 3 sides. Here AB is equal to 4 centimeters, BC is equal to 4 centimeters, and CA is equal to 4 centimeters. It means AB equal to BC equal to CA. See this triangle? This is an example of equilateral triangle. This is an example of equilateral triangle. See, all sides are equal. Here I take 12 centimeters and also BC 12 centimeters and also AB 12 centimeters. This is an example of equilateral triangle. All sides are equal in this triangle. This is called a equilateral triangle. The next one is isosceles triangle. What is meant by isosceles triangle? A triangle, only 2 sides are equal. Another one side is unequal. This is called isosceles triangle. Here see the 3 sides. Here XY is a triangle. XY and XZ is 3 centimeters and YZ is 4 centimeters. Here one side is different. So XY equal to XZ and not equal to YZ. This type of triangle is called isosceles triangle. See this one. This is the example of isosceles triangle. In the triangle XYZ, here 2 sides I take 12 centimeters, one side I take 10 centimeters. See, observe this triangle. This is an example of isosceles triangle. Only 2 sides are equal is called, that type of triangle is called isosceles triangle. The last one is scalene triangle. What is meant by scalene triangle? In a triangle, all sides are unequal. All sides. See these 3 sides. Here one side, MN side is 2 centimeters, NO is 4 centimeters, and OM is 3 centimeters. All sides are unequal. That type of triangle is called scalene triangle. See, MN not equal to NO, NO not equal to OM. See this one? Observe all sides here, that one side is 10 centimeters and one side is 12 centimeters and one side is 11 centimeters. All sides are not equal. This is an example of scalene triangle. This is an example of scalene triangle. Before I told, based on the sides, how many types of triangles are there? Now the next topic is based on angles. How many types of triangles are there? Based on angles. First we know that what is an angle. Here these are the two rays. This is OX is one ray, OX is one ray and OY is one ray. This is the vertex of the angle. So the amount of turning gap between two rays is called angle. See, this is an angle. This is an angle. The amount of turning gap between two rays. See, this is an angle. This is an angle. See how to form an angle. See, these are the two rays. The two rays here gap. This gap is called angle. How to form an angle? This gap is called angle. Now, what are the parts of an angle? See, OX and OY. In an angle, OX and OY is the arms of an angle. Arms of an angle. How many arms are there? Two arms are there. OX and OY. OX and OY. O is the vertex of the angle. O is the vertex of the angle. O is the vertex of the angle. Children, do you know angles are measured in with degrees. Angles are measured by with degrees. Angles are measured by with the degrees. Okay. How to measure the angles? Which instrument is to measure the angles? Yes, a protractor is used to measure the angles. Protractor is used to measure the angles. Next I told, children, there are three types of angles are there. They are right angle, acute angle and obtuse angle. Right angle. First I will explain about right angle. Right angle is represented by L. A right angle is represented by L. It is always in 90 degrees. It is always in 90 degrees. This is a right angle. Right angle also can be represented. It is always in 90 degrees. A right angle can be represented in four ways. These four ways. It is always in how many degrees? 90 degrees. How many degrees? 90 degrees. The second one is acute angle. The second one is acute angle. An angle is less than the right angle is called the acute angle. It is always less than 90 degrees. See, this is an example of acute. First I told this is a right angle. An angle is less than the right angle is called the acute angle. Acute means what? Less than 90 degrees. It is called acute angle. The last one is obtuse angle. Obtuse means what? More than 90 degrees. Obtuse means more than 90 degrees. An angle is greater than the right angle is called obtuse angle. See this one? This is a right angle. This is an acute angle. This is the obtuse angle. This is the right angle is greater than the right angle. Is greater than the right angle is called obtuse angle. Is less than the right angle is called acute angle. And this is called right angle. Did you understand, children? What is right and what is acute and what is obtuse? This is called right angle. The smaller of the right angle is called acute angle. The bigger of the right angle is called obtuse angle. This is an example of obtuse angle. It is always more than 90 degrees. It is always more than 90 degrees. This is right angle, this is acute angle, and this is obtuse angle. This is obtuse angle. Before I told, based on science, the triangles are three types. Now this topic is based on angles. The triangles are three types. First one, right angle triangle. I will explain about right angle triangle. A right angle is always 90 degrees. Right angle is always 90 degrees. The sum of the three angles are 180 degrees. The sum of the three angles are 90 degrees. See, this is a right angle triangle. In the angle ABC equal to 180 degrees. Angle ABC equal to 180 degrees. Before I told, the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. See, in the right angle triangle, one angle is 90 degrees. One angle is 90 degrees. And one angle is 30 degrees and one angle is 60 degrees. A right angle triangle, one angle has 90 degrees. That type of triangle is called right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. One of the angle is 90 degrees in a right angle triangle. Observe it, children. See, before I told right angle is 90 degrees. In this triangle, one of the angle is 90 degrees. See, this angle AB is 90 degrees. So, an angle have 90 degrees in a triangle. That type of angle is called right angle triangle. That type of angle is called right angle triangle. The second one is acute angle triangle. Before I told what is called acute. Acute means less than 90 degrees. Observe these three angles XYZ. See, all the three angles are less than 90 degrees. See, here one angle is 40 degrees, one angle is 60 degrees, one angle is 80 degrees. See, all the three angles are below 90 degrees. So, that type of angle is called, that type of triangle is called acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle. The last one is obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse means what? More than 90 degrees. An angle have more than 90 degrees. The type of your angle is called obtuse angle. Now see this obtuse angle triangle. See, one of the angle is more than 110 degrees. More than 90 degrees. See this triangle. One of the angle is more than 90 degrees. Here 110 degrees. So that type of angle is called obtuse angle triangle.
నేను మాత్రం మా ఇద్దరు పిల్లల్ని క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అందించే ఉల్లంపర్రు మాంటిసోరీ స్కూల్లో మాత్రమే చదివిస్తాను. ఇలా అన్నీ ఉన్న చోట మన పిల్లల్ని చదివిస్తేనే వాళ్ళకి మంచి భవిష్యత్తు ఉంటుంది.
నాకు అన్ని నెంబర్ 1 కావాలి. అందుకే నా పెద్ద మనవరాల్ని అన్ని వసతులతో క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అందిస్తున్న స్కూల్లోనే జాయిన్ చేశాను.
ఏ స్కూల్ సార్ అది?
ఉల్లంపర్రు మాంటిసరీ స్కూల్. క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లో నెంబర్ 1, కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ లో నెంబర్ 1, స్పోర్ట్స్ లో నెంబర్ 1, క్యాంపస్ లో నెంబర్ 1.
అది
మీ పిల్లల బంగారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మాది బాధ్యత.